Okay guys, this is what I got in my pack here for my EXO. I run the 3500. When I go extended days, 7 days, I slap on the 5500. Usually I'm just running the 3500. I carry a platypus with a Sawyer inline. We'll start off with my sleeping system here. I have, I believe it's a Sycamore. Oh, what is it? A Western Mountaineering sleeping bag, 25-degree bag. That's probably one area I'd like to upgrade. I have a Goosefoot down pillow with an Exped ultralight blow-up pad, and I just stick that in there. Gives me a nice pillow. I have a sleeping bag liner that I got from Dutchwear. And this is probably the heaviest piece of equipment I have right here is my sleeping pad. I upgraded that to an underquilt. That's coming in the mail. I run a hammock for my shelter, a Ridge Runner. So these are my poles for that. The tarp is Cloudburst. And that's also by War Bonnet. I run the Black Diamond Alpine carbon fiber poles. Those things save my butt. I use comms. I know a lot of people don't use comms, but I use comms. And also to communicate with my parties and whatnot. I have a Motorola MH230. Works great with this throat mic. This is a Firefox throat mic. You just slap that on there and I could throw it around my neck. Works great. Let's see, let's start off with my optics. I have a Vortex Razor 85mm right here. I also have the Swaros 15 by 56 along with some, what are these called? Bino Bandits. And then I have the tripod adapters for those, Outdoorsman tripod. Those are great. I run a slick carbon fiber tripod with a Manfrotto 700 RC2. And let's see, clothing wise, I like First Light and Badlands. They're good products. I usually wear like a Chama hoodie or something light, maybe like the Badlands shirt. Things get a little bit cooler. I have my Uncompadre jacket. I like to wear the neck gaiters. Keep the sun off my neck in the summertime. My sleep system, that should be my sleep system right there. I usually wear that at night. And then during the day when I'm sweating and stuff, I wear this lightweight hat because I don't have much hair on top of my head. I have the Talus First Light gloves. I have First Light underwear. I run the Corrugate guide pants. And I have some gaiters that I like to use in the mornings throughout the day. Keep all the dirt and stuff out of my boots. These will be the first time I use these this year for my deer hunt. These are the Rimrock Stalkers. I'll have to let you guys know how these things work. Kind of on the heavy side, but they look pretty good. Here's my water system. So I like to bag all my water and then carry it to my camp and then just gravity feed everything. So I carry 5 liters in. So I have a 2 liter and a 3 liter. These are Hydro Packs, and they go with the Katadyn Be Free water filter. And then that runs into the Gravity Works carbon element. And then a shut off right here. I have some extra tubing. And then I can run this into my Camelback or my Platypus pack and or these lightweight 1 liter bottle. I carry 2 of these. That way I could put my Wilderness Athlete. I use a half scoop of, I do the Superman, and then I use a Crystal Light. So Energy and Focus, and then Hydrate in that, and then I put a crystal light in that, and that does me pretty good. My kill kit, I carry 3 bags. Usually I put 2 quarters in one bag, and then I have an extra one for either the head or back straps and whatnot. And a whole lot of gloves, because it seemed like I always rip my gloves open, so these are pretty lightweight, so I carry a whole bunch of gloves. I carry 2 compactor trash bags with some cordage to tie up legs or whatever. Let's see, this is my essential wet ones. I usually carry 2 of these if I go on extended periods of hunts. That way I could wipe down and also use that as toilet paper. That stuff's great. This is my release I use. I use the Noctuit. It's been a good release for me. Here's all my cables for charging phones, walkie-talkies, power banks, etc. This is the Z-Clear to keep my glasses from fogging up and my optics from fogging up. Some dish soap. I just put in some artificial tear bottle I found at Walmart. If the bugs are bad, I got some mosquito repellent. Got some Allen wrenches here. Here's my toothbrush, sawed off the end. Some extra blades. Some cleaning solution to clean my glasses off. And then I carry an extra sweat cloth that I strap on the side of my pack. And then I carry the Gerber Vital. See, my cook system, I have a Toaks pot, titanium pot. I run the Pocket Rocket 2, and I just throw my lighter and a little sponge in there. And then everything, this 100-gram fuel canister fits in there nicely, along with the stand. And then I can get that all fit nice and pretty. I'll do that later. I have to carry a saw because I have a hammock, so I have to saw some branches. Oh, I also have a Toaks spoon. It's a long titanium spoon, along with a little sleeve to keep my mountain houses warm. Here's my medical kit. Got some antiseptic wipes, some band-aids, some blood stop. It's really thin. I've actually cut myself in the field, and this stuff right here saved my life. Threw some gauze on top of it, along with this Coflex type bandage, and that kept the bandage on and kept me good. This is also Gold 2 super glue. Throw some of that on a little cut and it seals it right up. Got some tenacious tape on there, and then here's my fire starter backup. Some Neosporin, burn gel. I think I have some sutures in here. Here's my little pill bottle. Got all sorts of pills in here. Advil, ibuprofen, some Benadryl and stuff. Little gauze roll. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I run the A Solos. I also carry some Crocs when I'm camping. Sitting at camp, I like to throw on some Crocs. Let's see here. I run the Hoyt Defiant Tight Spot, the Black Gold Pure 75 rangefinder 3-pin slider, along with the QAD rest. I also run a side and front stabilizer. I've modified my fletchings here. I've actually cut them a little bit short so I get more FOC up front. I'm just running some slick tricks this year. Next year, hopefully I'll upgrade to some Valkyrie broadheads, but this year I'm kind of short on some monies, so hopefully these will do the trick. Now, here's my backup stash. Here's my bugle tube. My wife made this pretty multicam covering for it. That was nice of her. I also carry my butt pad with me, so that should be over there. I also have rain gear from Badlands. The EXO, those are the pants. And then here's the top. So depending on the weather, I may or may not take those. I also have some Badlands gloves. Once again, I may or may not take those depending on the weather. Here are my First Light gaiters. Those are the knee-high ones. Once again, depends on the weather. Here are my ears, depending if I'm going archery hunting or muzzle loading. I got these in England. Oops. But these things are great. These are by Sens Digital. And they are amazing. Kind of spendy, but good ears. If it's a little bit cooler, I have a First Light hat that I wear, along with some merino gloves. I have a merino neck gaiter that's a little bit thicker in weight. I'll use that. And once again, depending on the weather, I have a First Light waterproof bag to keep my stuff nice and warm and dry. I also have this for when I'm shooting my muzzleloader or rifle. This right here is called the Buddy Pod, and that is for the rear deployment to hold everything steady. I have a Harris bipod on the front, and this one's for the rear. I have an Anker solar panel. May or may not use this. I usually use the power bank, and that is my gear in a nutshell. As far as my optics are concerned, if I'm mule deer hunting, I'll take the spotting scope, and then my binos, I run the Maven 945s. I think these are the B2s in the Kuiu pattern. Really slick looking, and then I also have a Outdoorsman adapter. I could slip one of those. I have the Vortex rangefinder, 1000 Ranger, great little rangefinder, and the Rocky Mountain cow call. I also have some more calls. Let's see here on the side. There's nothing in that pocket. Oh, this is to grab my old blades, and there's some more blades in there just in case I lose some. Oh, this is my favorite piece of gear, I think. This is a Lightning Strike fire starter, and it has fire starting stuff at the top of it and a magnesium rod inside. This thing is bulletproof. Great piece of equipment right here. Pretty lightweight, but I keep that with me at all times. I have a little cloth to clean up my optics, some extra batteries. My tags go back here, and then I have this Badlands Everything pocket that I have on the side that I put more stuff in. Usually have my headlamp. Love this headlamp. This is a Revolt by Black Diamond. I got some face paint, some wind checker. This is my Outdoorsman adapter for my tripod. I've been trying out the Valkyrie stuff, so there's a practice head there. I got some calls here. More calls. There's another adapter just in case I lose it. Another call. Another call. That's a turkey call. And oh yeah, and then the harness. That's Alaskan Creations Guide. That's a great harness. And that's my equipment in a nutshell, guys. I'll weigh it up here and tell you the base weight.